So, the final Mission Impossible movie. I mean, the last movie already did a bunch of stupid shit, but it didn't do as many stupid things as I thought it would. So that was a big plus. So the movie starts off with a bizarre explain it to the 14-year-olds type summary of what's been happening, and it's just so goofy as fuck. Then you get the torture comedy scene and you're thinking, okay, this is fun. And then you think, oh, now it's gonna start off, and you get all the things that you expect from a Mission Impossible movie. And they're competently done scenes. But you also get this bizarre sequence of events. Right, so the voice in the mission, should you choose to accept it, blah 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 thing was, I'm hearing it and it's like, okay, so it's like some random black chick. Did I miss a character? And then I see, oh, okay, they made a black president lady. Okay, and she's actually pretty good in it. And then they made a white, blonde chick who's in charge of a navy, an aircraft carrier, which I kind of feel like is unrealistic. And the second I saw that character, I mean, these women are giving good performances, but like you go from, here's the black lady president, then here's the blonde chick who's in charge of a navy carrier, and then immediately after that you get the submarine situation. And in the submarine you notice, wait, isn't that Hollywood approved bodybuilder chick? You know, Hollywood approved tough chick? Like the chick from the bad Ant-Man movie, where they wasted Katherine Newton on terrible lines. Right? Yeah, and predictably, someone in the crew did something, attacked, Tom Cruise, and like, these spoilers are really irrelevant. There really is no tension in this movie. Right? And then here's your chick-ass machina, like, beating up, like, she's like Chekhov's girl, like, Chekhov's gun. Here's a Hollywood-approved, like, bodybuilder chick, who's like, I'm not dissing her acting, she's decent in her acting, and you have, like, lots of Nas look at each other type acting in this movie, which is like refreshing in an atmosphere of, let's everybody give like certain speeches like we're in some sort of YouTube video. People call it Sweden writing, but it's not really Sweden writing. Sweden family writing is clever. Right, so you get this chick. So you get to, what's with this voice? Oh, they have a black president lady. You get this unrealistically cast head of an Air Force carrier who has this, and there's like a special, like, reference to a thing which I think was about the first movie, which was very fucking goofy, but they played so fucking straight. It's like, we both lost someone back in the day, back in the mid-90s, exactly. I kid you not, the black president lady, like, it literally ends up saying hello to her son after the world is saved. And the son is, here's a bunch of people in military outfits, and the son's like, I think this movie is a military ad. I'm just saying. I think this movie was designed specifically to be a military ad, and it just undermines the significance of the end of the franchise. And I'm not so convinced that the franchise has actually ended. I'm pretty sure in the next 5 years someone's gonna bring back Tom Cruise and he's gonna do stuff. Maybe train the next generation or something. Okay, so Black President Lady has a special significant thing with blonde Air Force carrier chick, followed by Hollywood approved badass chick. And it was like a bizarre joke where it's like a guy with muscles that is in no way distinct from the group being like, I gotta do this thing for the entity, and the entity cult really wasn't developed at all. Not even a little. And like the joke is, don't spend as much time on the internet. Okay? It's like, okay. Right? But then you get Haley Atwell being like the savior. There's, for some reason, the submarine falls to the depth of the ocean because it needs to. And I kind of feel like I don't know if I missed it or they missed it, but I think the turning on the power led to the propeller being turned down and it fell. But I didn't see the propeller, so why did it fall? Right. So Ethan escapes from a harpoon, not harpoon, like a torpedo, like valve, like I don't actually know how he ended up opening the exit door for the submarine. Like, he didn't press a button and nobody hacked it, so how did he leave the submarine? How did he open the door to the end of the... I just don't know. But it's like we missed it explaining this moment. Let's just go with it. And then Haley Atwell is there. And for a second I thought it was his wife. In a dream sequence. But then Haley Atwell was there. And I swear to fuck, the way they shot her, like, giving him mouth to mouth, everything about that sequence is about shoving Haley Atwell's boobs in everyone's face. And they're nice boobs. And I'm like, okay, fine. Nice boobs, Haley Atwell. I'm not kidding. There's something about the framing of this movie after the submarine point where someone realized, oh, we put a black lady president and a white lady in charge of an Air Force carrier, and here's Hollywood approved badass chick, and now we're remembering that this is like most of the audience for this is dudes. So let's bring back sex appeal. Like mid-movie, someone remembered, oh yeah, this thing has to make money. And because they remembered halfway through that this movie needs to make money, it kind of saves it because of how goofy it is. It's not very well to the Mission Impossible franchise. It's just an okay movie that you can legitimately turn your brain off. And it's fine. I'm fine with it. They did what they did. Bad Guy's death was goofy. I kind of did notice how, like, the camera switching from practical event to zoom in CGI event. But I have no doubt that Tom Cruise really did a bunch of stunts for this, so it's fine. And it's not as terrible. It's not as terrible and noticeable as the last movie. All in all, it was an enjoyable watch. I don't know what to tell you. It was fine.